My name is Sweet Fisher, and this will be my 119th video I've done for Survivor. Here at my favorite watering hole in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, JJ Billiards. And I'm just going to kind of start off with the competitive side of things. I've talked in multiple videos about the fact I was a 2000 Olympic hopeful for boxing. I boxed in 14 different states in Canada. I was ranked 8th in the nation when I turned pro. And I was an 8-time South Dakota state champ, 5-time regional champ in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. Missed the 2000 Olympic trials by one fight out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. With that being said, one of the things I've left out of the past videos is the fact that my very first year boxing, I went all the way to the Nationals, fought at the Olympic Training Center, and was ranked 16th out of 200 fighters my very first year boxing. This transition into bowling. I'm in the Hall of Fame for bowling. I've shot 13 300s, 3 800s, which I've explained in past videos. But what I've left out in those is I shot my first 300 6 months after I started bowling. There are people that have been bowling for 30 years that haven't shot a 300 yet. Move on to darts. I'm in the top 16 out of 7,500 dart players in the state of South Dakota. Back in 2019, I won the International Tournament Champions down in Kansas City, Missouri. And I've shot, what I've left out of all my other videos about my dart career is I've shot every perfect game possible for darts. I've shot a perfect 9-dart 01 game multiple times. I've shot a multiple 10-dart 01 game. I've shot 8-dart cricket games. And I shot my first 8-dart cricket game 3 years after I started playing darts. There are people that still haven't shot a 8-dart cricket game. So with that being said, I'm very competitive. From there, we'll transition into the fact that I'm a very social individual. I do Lyft and Uber for a living. I've given over 11,800 rides in 2.5 years. And I'm a 99% 5-star rated driver. That doesn't happen by accident. If I haven't figured out how to read people by now, I'm never going to figure that job out. But I've also, every one of my local fights here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, for amateurs was sold out. I personally sold all the tickets. Family, friends, strangers, anybody I could get to come out and watch me box. Sold out events. Down in Oklahoma City when I fought pro down there, every one of my shows was sold out, and I personally shook your hand, handed your ticket, had 40 kids walking to the ring when I boxed. After the fights, I talked to them about staying off drugs, staying in school, actions have consequences. You know, your life is your responsibility. I don't care if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth or not. My whole goal in my life is to be a role model that kids can be proud of, or parents can be proud that kids look up to me. And that's the kind of athlete that I want to be. I do fundraising to help families in financial hardship for medical bills. I've helped 7 families battling cancer, 4 families battling breast cancer, 2 families battling brain cancer, 1 family battling throat cancer. And I do it through hosting my own game show, my version of Deal or No Deal. And all that is in my social media contents. I have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all associated with my fundraiser. And it's my version of Deal or No Deal. And I host it live in a pink tutu and pom-poms in honor of breast cancer. And I know you've seen multiple videos because I've submitted multiple videos and photos from those events in my past applications. And with Survivor being a huge advocate for the fight against cancer, why would you not want a guy that does it locally? The only difference between Survivor and myself when it comes to the battle for cancer is you guys do it nationally, I do it locally. Hey Kevin, my 19th video for Survivor from your location. Right here, brother.
Keep it up, buddy.
This is where we're going to have Survivor live parties when I get on the show. Anyway, we'll transition into the strategy side of things. Uh, I'm a very strategic and analytical person. Everything in my life has not been by accident. I mean, I have backup plans to my backup plans. Things don't always go as I have planned. Um, but my strategy for Survivor, I turned 48 today, and I'm going to be one of the old guys on the team. My goal is to be as genuine and authentic as possible. Um, I mean, when you have to cut people, you have to cut people. Well, I will not do any of that in malice. Everything I do on the show will be strategic. Um, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'll be doing my hunting for the idols. And I'm going to use the idols strategically. I'm not going to use them just to save my hiney. I'm going to use them to save tribe mates. I'm going to use them to get out threats in the game strategically, not just use them to save my behind. My goal is to genuinely get to know everybody on my tribe. Only one of us can be one winner. Only, you know, what are the plans after Survivor? Those are the kinds of questions I want to ask my tribe mates. You know, do you have family? Do you have kids? What are your plans after Survivor? If you win, what are your plans? If you don't win, what are your plans? You know, life goes on. You know, Survivor's just a footnote in the story of our future. I'm hoping it's a huge footnote in mine. But yeah, I want to take the time to genuinely get to know everybody, and I train like a beast. I put 3 hours a day in the gym. I run, I bike, I swim, I do the stair climber, I do a machine called the Jacob's Ladder, and I have a personal trainer to put on some meat on these old bones. But everything I do is for endurance because I know all of the challenges in Survivor are endurance based. And up here, and in here, the heart. I got the heart the size of Texas. I plan to learn how to make fire from scratch with the flint. I'm going to keep the fire burning. I'm going to keep the wood, built up. I'm going to keep my tribe with food. If we've got fishing equipment, I'm going to be the guy out fishing, climbing trees to get papaya or coconuts, whatever the island provides. But that's my strategy. I want to limit how much people know about me because if they know everything that I'm telling you today, you and I both know I'd have a big bullseye on my back and I'm history. So my goal is to keep all the focus on my tribe mates. With that said, I'm going to attempt to throw a hat trick for you to demonstrate my skills for darts. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We'll give it one more shot here.
This is a dream, and fucking I got it backwards. This is a nightmare.
Alright, well, third time's a try. 2 out of 3 again. Well, anyway, I'm close. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. God bless. I look forward to hearing from you.